Welcome to the Rim Break Rodeo. We hope this video helps.
You start by picking a reliable audio interface and opening Garageband preferences. This reduces system jitter. Once done, switch to Audio/MIDI and set the I/O buffer to 128 or 256 samples. Lower numbers reduce delay but increase CPU load. Make sure your input and output use the same device to avoid driver resampling. If using the Mac built-in mic, no latency may remain higher. This first step balances responsiveness versus processing overhead. Next, you trim system demands by disabling any tracks you don't need and collapsing aux buses. Once done, enable low latency mode in the track menu so Garageband bypasses latency-causing plugins while you record. Make sure to bypass or remove heavy amp sims, reverbs, and look-ahead compressors. Instead, freeze tracks or record dry, then add effects later. This reduces processing time per buffer and prevents audio dropouts, allowing you to play with near-instant feedback while preserving CPU for critical tasks. To finish, record a quick test and listen for round-trip delay. Clap near the mic or record guitar and monitor. If you still hear delay, slightly increase the buffer to relieve CPU spikes. If CPU stays light, keep the buffer low for best response. Make sure sample rates match between system and interface. If audio glitches or no input appears, restart Garageband, reconnect your interface, and test another USB port. This troubleshooting tip fixes most remaining latency and sync issues.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.